is within you. You can do anything and everything. With this powerful message by Swami Vivekananda, we wish good afternoon to one and all present here. I am Lippy.
I am Malhar.
And we will take you through this wonderful event.
Before the program commences, let us invoke the blessings of the Almighty.
I now request the dignitaries to light the lamp. The choir is ready for the invocation song. For the melodious rendition.
Arav, Abhilash and Shaurya are here to deliver the welcome speech. Good afternoon everyone. I Arav Abhilash
and I Shaurya. We request you all to kindly follow the general instructions. Dear parents, we thank you for assembling here on time. We now share a few important instructions we all follow during the concert today. Your children are performing today. We request you to kindly put your phones on silent mode and connect with your child as you appreciate their efforts over the same. All the parents are requested to be seated till the chief guest leaves the auditorium. In case of an alarming situation, please wait for instructions from the principal on the stage. Do not panic. At the end of today's event, clear instructions about your dispersal of your children would be announced. You may use these restrooms in the C block, ground floor, on your left. Thank you.
Greetings to one and all present here. I am delighted to have this opportunity to address you all at this important moment when we are celebrating our concert, Akoya, the Real Pearl, today. It is an honor for me to deliver my welcome speech on behalf of the 6th graders of NHVPS Banshankri. Please put your hands together and welcome our distinguished guest of honor, Sharath Gayakwad. Sharath M. Gayakwad is an Indian Paralympic swimmer from Bangalore. At the 2014 Asian Games, he broke P.T. Usha's record for most number of medals by an Indian at Coming from a modest financial background, he has over 30 international and 40 national medals to his credit, one of them being the bronze medal at the 2010 Asian Para Games. He is the first Indian swimmer to qualify for the Paralympics and competed in the 2012 Summer Paralympics in London. Sharath not only overcame his limitations and scaled great heights in the field of swimming, but also dedicated himself to training young swimmers for competitions. Today, he inspires his students to work hard and give their best, and that winning and losing in a game does not matter. Welcome, sir.
A warm welcome. A warm welcome to our beloved Mrs. Aishwarya D.K. Segde Trustee, Secretary Schools, our NEF trustees, Mr. Venkatappa Sir, Mr. Lepaksha Sir, and other dignitaries. Mr. Vishwananth Reddy, Administrative Office, NEF, Mrs. Anita Vinod Kumar, Principal, NHVPS RR Nagar, Dr. Neerada, Principal, Apollo National Public School, Banshankari, our respected Principal, Dr. Nirmala Krishnan Ma'am, and Vice Principal, Mrs. Leeju Alex Ma'am. Welcome all.
On behalf of my school, we welcome our dear parents. We cherish your partnership and collaboration in all endeavors of our life. We treasure your love and concern towards our institution, which is our second home. Last but not the least, teachers and all my dear friends, a warm welcome. Sit back, relax, and enjoy Akoya, the real pearl.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for a warm welcome speech.
Hey, I can't wait for the program to begin.
Me too. Shall we proceed?
This year's Arjuna Award goes to Sharath Gayakwad from Bangalore, Karnataka. Good morning, sir. How do you feel about winning the Arjuna Award?
I'm very delighted.
Sir, Bangalore is already celebrating your achievements.
Is it so?
Yes. Bangalore is the 5th largest city in India and 3rd most populous city. The city is popularly known as the Silicon Valley of India and is the nation's leading IT employer and exporter.
The celebration of Sharath winning the Arjuna Award begins with dances and songs in Bengaluru.
बाजे पायल कहो ಮಾಯಮ್ಮನ ಪೂಜೆಗೆ ಬರುವಾಗ ಹಣ್ಣು ಕಾಯಿ ಸಾಂಬ್ರಾಣಿಯ ಗಮಲು ಮಂಜು ಗವಿದಾವೆ. ಬೆಟ್ಟಾದ ಮಾದೇವ ಬರುವಾಗ ಹುಟ್ಟುಗಲ್ಲು ಗುಡುಗುಟ್ಟಿದವೋ. ಹುಲಿಯ ಮ್ಯಾಲೆ ಮಾದೇವ ಬರುವ ಮಾಯಾ ನೋಡಯ್ಯ. ಕಾಣಿಕೆ ತಂದಿವು ನೀ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಕಾಣೆನಲ್ಲೋ ಮಾದೇಶ್ವರನ. ಕಾಣಿಕೆ ನೀಡಿ ಧೂಪವ ಹಾಕಿ ಬೇಡುವೆ ಮಾದೇವನ. ಗಂಡುಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಲಿನ ಗದ್ದುಗೆಯೋ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಹೆಂಡುಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಲಿನ ನಿದ್ದಾರಿಯೋ. ಎತ್ತಿದಾರು ತುಂಡು ಮಾದೇವನ ಗಂಡು ಹುಲಿಯ ಮ್ಯಾಲೆ. ಕಾಡು ಪಾರುವಾಳ ನಕ್ಕಿ ಕನ್ನನವಳು ಮರಿದುಂಬಿಗಳು. ನಾವಾಳ ನಕ್ಕಿ ಪಿಕ್ಕಿ ದುಂಡಯ್ಯನ ಕೂಗಿ ಕರುದಾವೆ. ಕೋಗಿಲೆ ಎದ್ದು ಕೊಂಬೆ ನೇರಿ ಕೂಗುತ್ತಾವೋ ಮಾದೇಶ್ವರನ. ರಾಗವೆತ್ತಿ ತುಂಡು ಮಾದೇವನ ಕರೆಯುತ್ತಾವೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಎಲ್ಲ ರೂಪವು ತಾನಂತೆ ಶಿವ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ತಾನಿಹನಂತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲರಸುತ್ತ ಗುಡಿಗಳ ತಿರುಗುವ ಜನಗಳ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಕೊನ್ನಂತೆ. ಕಣ್ಣಿಲ್ಲದವರಿಗೆ ಕಣ್ಣಂತೆ ಶಿವ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಕಣ್ಣಾಗಿ ಹನಂತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರ ಜೀವಾದಿ ಮಾದಪ್ಪ ಬಣ್ಣ ಬಣ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಹನಂತೆ.
Sharath Gayakwad gives his grandparents the award after he reaches home.
Ajja, Ajji, see my award. We are very proud of you.
May God bless you. We are happy for you.
We are happy about your achievement. Do you remember the day when you refused to go to school because swimming was made compulsory by your school? Yes, Father. Now, do you realize how your hard work has made you an achiever?
All the family members happily welcome the baby home. Sharath feels he is very lucky to be born into a family that accepted him, though he was born differently abled. Now, our Sharath is in grade 4.
Mother is getting Sharath ready for school by combing his hair.
Sharath, you're getting late to school. Come fast.
They reach the school. In the school also, Sharath receives love and support from his friends.
ಮಾಡೋದು ಮುಂದೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದಂತ ನೀನು ಮಂಕಾಗಿ ಕೂತ್ರೆಂಗೆ ಆ ಸವಿಗನಸಿನ ಸಿಹಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ನಿಮಿಷವ ನಿನ್ನ ಕೈಯಾರ ಕೊಂದಂಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಬಾಳೋದು ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ನಗುತ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಬೇಜಾರಾದ್ರೆಂಗೆ ನಿನ್ನ ನಗುವಲ್ಲೇ ಗೆಲ್ಲಬೇಕು ಇಡೀ ಪ್ರಪಂಚವೇ ತಿರುಗಿ ನೋಡಂಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾದು ತಿನ್ನೋ ಹಣ್ಣು ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ಮಗ ನಿನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೂಡ ಬತ್ತಾದೋಸಿ ತಡಿ ಮಗ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ನೆನಪುಗಳನ್ನು ನೀ ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಗ ಬರೀ ಗುಡ್ ವೈಬ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಗ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿಯಾಗಿದೆ ನಂಗೆ ಈಗ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತೋ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿಯಾಗಿದೆ ಲೈಫು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಇದ್ರು ನಂಗೆ ಸೂಪರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತೋ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿಯಾಗಿದೆ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಗೆ ಈಗ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತೋ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿಯಾಗಿದೆ ಯಾರೇ ಏನೇ ಅಂದ್ರು ನಾನು ಸೂಪರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ತಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೈ ಇಟ್ ಕೂತ್ರೆ ಕೆಲ್ಸ ಆಯ್ತದ ಹಳೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಫೋಟೋ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ ಬರ್ತದ ಅಟ್ಟಿ ಕೋಳಿ ಕೂಗಿದ್ರೇನೆ ಬೆಳಕಾಗದ ಬೋರವೆಲ್ಲೂ ತೋಡದೇನೆ ನೀರ್ ಬರ್ತದ ಹಂಗೆ ಕಹಿ ನೆನಪುಗಳ ನೀ ಮರಿಬೇಕು ನಿನ್ನ ಅನುಭವಗಳಿಂದ ನೀ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು ನಿನ್ನ ಹಸಿಗೆ ಮೀರಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಚಾಚಬೇಕು ಲೈಫು ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆದ್ರೂ ನೀನು ನಗಬೇಕು ಹ್ಯಾಪಿಯಾಗಿದೆ ನಂಗೆ ಈಗ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತೋ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿಯಾಗಿದೆ
One evening, when Sharath comes back home from school,
Why are you looking so dull?
From tomorrow, I am not going to school.
Why? What happened?
What is it?
It seems Sharath is not willing to go to school from tomorrow.
Why? They have made swimming compulsory at school. You go and speak to the principal at school tomorrow.
You are right. We shall do that. Sharath, come here. Me and your father will go to school tomorrow and speak to your principal.
at the principal's office.
May we come in?
Yes, good morning. Please be seated.
Good morning. We are Sharath's parents. He is upset because swimming is compulsory in school and does not want to come to school. We are also worried and came to speak to you.
I understand your concerns. It is all about a fixed mindset. Let us encourage Sharath to learn swimming and help him to develop growth mindset.
The principal is compassionate and assured us not to worry and support Sharath.
this developed self-esteem in Sharath and he continued to learn swimming at Jayanagar PM Swimming Center. From that day, there was no looking back.
The coach, John Christopher, observed Sharath Gayakwad's potential and took him under his wings.
I have watched Sharath swimming for some time now. I think he has the potential and he can take part in the upcoming competitions. We are very thankful to you, sir. Because of your support, he loves to learn swimming.
With the support of the coach and determination of Sharath, in 2004 he received the State Child Award on November 14th from Dharam Singh, Chief Minister of Karnataka.
This grit helped him advance further and receive the National Child Award for Exceptional Achievement from Arjun Singh, Minister of HRD of India, on 20th August 2005 at New Delhi. Another feather in his cap.
Let us now witness the fact Sharath was very active in his social life. He also made conscious efforts not to allow his physical challenges to obstruct his bonding with his friends.
You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your ability. You are capable of anything. You can achieve any dream. Please don't limit yourself. Don't live your life limited. It's not all sadness and misery. Life's a challenge, but you will succeed. Take control of how you feel in every circumstance. Work on yourself daily. Your story's far from done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power all in you. Whoa, You have to believe in yourself. You don't have to hide anything. You can be your true self. Don't need to follow society. Never forget that you're blessed. Give thanks for everything. Even the hard times will turn out to be blessings. No matter how you feel, you can learn from your pain. It's there to make you great. Your story's far from done. The best is yet to come. To achieve, you must believe. You can live out all your dreams. Persevere, you'll make it through. What you need is all in you. When you believe, you will achieve. You can live out all your dreams. It's about time you knew the truth. You got the power of. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
his journey towards reaching the pinnacle began when he was 16 years old. He was nominated for the Ekalavya Award in 2007, which he received in 2010 by H.R. Bharadwaj, Governor of Karnataka.
His swimming journey was not smooth. It had its ups and downs. He got a shoulder injury due to continuous practice and stress for the upcoming competitions. In spite of this, he could move to the next level and won various awards.
Sharath is felicitated with medals and awards. Few of them are:
He became the first ever Indian to qualify for the Paralympic Games. He finished 9th in the 2012 London Para-Olympic Games. Kempegowda Award in 2013. Karnataka Rajyotsava Award in 2013.
What are you thinking? Your life is always an inspiration, son, because you are unstoppable.
I'll smile, I know what it takes to fool this town. I'll do it till the sun goes down and all through the night time. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what you wanna hear. Keep my sunglasses on while I shed a tear. It's never the right time. Yeah. I put my armor on so you are how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries today. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Break down, only alone I will cry out now. You'll never see what's hiding out, hiding out deep down. Yeah, I know, I've heard that to let you feel and show is the only way to make friendships grow, but I'm too afraid now. Yeah, I put my armor on so you are how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries today. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today.
Your success and happiness lies within you. Resolve to be happy and cheerful, and you shall form an invincible shield against difficulties.
Thank
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Samskriti.
And I am Anagha of grade 6.
What we NHVPNs are taking home as a lifelong learning from Mr. Sharath Gayakwad is something we would like to share with you all today. The way grandparents accepted the child with a physical challenge without showing any discrimination shows how the fixed mindset of parents and grandparents moved on to the growth mindset. This leads to a complete new opening for any child at home where they grow and shine in an open mindset and positive atmosphere. When Sharath Gayakwad is accepted by his friends and goes out to play with them, they do not show any discrimination to him. This helped him build his self-esteem. In a similar manner, we at NHVPS are growing up accepting each other the way they are without any discrimination. This has helped us to nurture our self-esteem.
In Sharath Gayakwad's school, when swimming was made compulsory, his parents had a concern about it, that their child had a challenge in terms of his limb. How will he swim? So, they went and spoke to the principal, where she explained the parents. And the parents understood the vision with which the principal is speaking, and thus the whole concept of how a conflict can be constructively resolved between the parents and the principal for the betterment or the interest of the child is brought forth. Like this, any conflict among us, friends, family, or society, we can all resolve it with a constructive dialogue. When Sharath Gayakwad had a shoulder injury, there could have been a time where he could have let go his swimming, saying he could not make it up to this. But what persevered him to reach his goal was the grit. He said, come what may, he was not going to leave swimming. He was going to challenge his situation he was facing, and he was going to win in life. This is where grit is reflected.
Mindfulness is the basic human ability to be fully present, aware of where we are and what we are doing, and not be overly reactive or overwhelmed by what's going on. Sharath Gayakwad's coach, John Christopher, played a major role in his life by helping him develop a sense of mindfulness. He helped him overcome all the difficulties he faced during his swimming journey.
In the same way, all of us need a coach in life who helps us unify all the divergent thought and bring it towards what we have to achieve in our life. It can be anyone, parents, peers, teachers, anyone. Look out for the mentor in life.
Now, I request Mr. Sharath Gayakwad to come on stage. I welcome you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, National Hillview, for calling me here today. And firstly, I would like to say that the skit was amazing, and this was actually the first time that I'm, seeing my life story portrayed. Something very different. And usually, I'm not called for school annual day functions. It's usually the sports day, so I'm pretty good at giving speeches on the sports day. But I don't know what to say right now. But yeah, it was amazing to watch all these kids perform here today. And I looked around the school, and it was amazing what new concepts and what the teachers and the management is trying to teach the kids, educate them. I personally always believe that education is one of the most important things. Without any proper education, I don't think you can excel in any field. Doesn't matter what you're doing. I would just say that I believe everyone has talent, and it's all about finding something that makes them happy and makes them fall in love with it. People call me, I'm a talented swimmer. It's because I loved water, and I always wanted to be in it. And and I believe if you love something and if something makes you happy, you will want to work hard in it. And that's what happened with me. And like you all saw that it was mandatory for me to learn swimming, so I didn't have any kind of an option. So by this, I would say, it's always better to take a try before saying no. You never know what kind of talent your kid has, and thanks to my school, I was able to get into swimming and achieve so much. One of my main life motto comes from Australian swimmer Ian Thorpe. He said, losing is not coming second, it is getting out of the water, knowing you could have done better. So, that's the day I realized that, it doesn't matter whether I win a medal or not. It's very important for me to not feel that I could have done better, not leave anything on the plate. So, from then on, my only life goal was to give 100% in no matter what I do. And, there have been a lot of times where I have won a medal, but I'm not happy because I knew that I could have, gone faster, and, I knew there was something that I missed, which could have made me perform better. So, the same goes for me right now when I'm coaching. It's very important for me to, whether it's in the planning or in the execution of coaching, it's very important for me to give my 100%. I always tell my kids it's not about winning, and even I'm happy even if they don't win, but it's not okay to not work hard and take it easy and take it easy and feel disappointed later on. And of course, a huge round of applause to all the teachers. I personally say this because when I was a student, I always thought teaching was a very easy job. And it's once I started coaching, I understood that how difficult the job is. And especially I've had a lot of parents coming and tell me, no matter what we say 100 or 1,000 times, they don't listen. All that matters is you telling something once, and they always take that as an example. So that's a huge responsibility on the teacher. They're doing a great job, and of course, make sure that as a parent, as teachers, we want everyone to win, but it's more about finding what talent they have. It's more about making them happy. And I would like to give a very small example. Of course, I believe everybody has watched Dangal. Yeah, so the kids were forced into doing something. The kids were forced into doing something, and they hated it. But when they realized their passion, the tables completely turned, and that shows what they can do. Yeah, sometimes we feel we are forced doing something. Sometimes we might be forcing the kids doing something, but again, it's about giving it a try. And because of that force, that whether the school management or the teachers or the parents do it, something beautiful might come out of it. And never say no, and keep working towards getting everyone better. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your gracious encouragement to all of us. Now, I invite Venkatappa, sir, to address the gathering.
Good evening to one and all. Respected Chief Guest, Sharath Gayakwad, Mr. Lepaksha, Trustee Secretary, National Education Foundation in absentia, Srimati Aishwarya DKS Egde, Secretary Schools, Principal Anita Vinod Kumar, Unit 1, Dr. Nirmala Krishnan, Vice Principal, invitees, teachers, members of the staff, organizers of this event, parents, grandparents, and my dear students. I am very happy to be present on this occasion of annual event with the theme in pursuit of humanistic leadership and cultural program to honor and meet Mr. Sharath Gayakwad. The Akoya Pearl for the student of grade 6 of the school. Mr. Gayakwad very much fits into the role of humanistic leader and source of inspiration for all of us, especially students with his great achievements in the field of swimming and many awards. His sporting philosophy motto is, the world's greatest achievers have been those who have always stayed focused on their goals and have been consistent in their efforts. The management have always supported and encouraged these kinds of beautiful events wholeheartedly. We have committed to holistic development of a child. We identify individually and collectively children's talent and inculcate the values of life. The organizers of this event have put a lot of efforts for conducting this event, which are beyond academics. We have experienced and qualified professional experts who always inspire and motivate the importance of activities to the children under the leadership of the principal. Participating in such events enhance children's school accomplishments. It is good opportunity for students to exhibit their talents. Dear parents, I am happy that you have come in large numbers to witness the talent of your children. We appeal to you to extend continued cooperation, encouragement, and support to serve you better. Parents of 6th standard must have been experienced over a period of 10 years how the school has progressively come to this stage, and it is all because of your cooperation and support. We always think progressively. We think what is for tomorrow, that is our motto. We doesn't want to make any compromise on the quality of the education, and you are going to witness a furthermore improvement in the school. We wish the management is always not compromising the quality of the teaching, and we want to be one of the best school in this part of the Bangalore. With these few words, I thank you one and all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now, I invite our beloved trustee, Mrs. Aishwarya ma'am, to address the gathering.
Respected teachers, respected chief guests, dignitaries, Venkatappa sir, principals of all my institutions, parents, teachers, support staff, and everyone present here. A very inspirational welcome to all of you after watching such an inspirational program. Before I start off, thank you, Mr. Sharath, for accepting our invite and being a part of this program. You gave us meaning to the effort our children and my entire team at NHVPS put forward for you. So a big thank you and a humble thank you from the entire team of NHVPS for accepting and being a part of this. Thank you. So before I go on to say what I want to say, I think we should start with a big round of applause to the entire team who put this program up. A big round of applause to my children. A big round of applause to my entire team who put the program up. Can we have the entire teachers who put the program up on stage for a big round of applause? It's because of them that I can stand proudly here and speak a few words in front of you all parents. So a big round of applause. Can we have the claps going, please? To give you a little short information, parents, the entire program was literally done in 10 working days. And this is the result. So I'm sure they've put day and nights to put the program, the script, calls with Sharath, the PPT and everything, with the support of our vice principal and principal who stood as pillars for them to put it up. So thank you so much. If there are people who are not there also behind the scenes, thank you so much. Thank you, teachers. Thank you for making me proud. Thank you. Okay. When we watched the program today, how many of you felt inspirational? Can we raise hands? I don't see anyone not raising a hand. That says we can all give a pat on our back and said, yes, we've achieved what we wanted to achieve. So, today when I was meeting Sharath, just before we started the program and we were having a conversation, one of the first conversation I had with him is, your story broke my mindset. And what was my mindset is, all our swimming coaches told all our lives that you need to have coordination to swim, and both hands, right? This exactly broke my mindset. When I heard his story, I just realized you don't need two hands to swim. You just need a strong mind to swim. When I look back and see, you need a strong mindset to do anything and everything in life. And that's what we are trying to teach every child in NHVPS. It's a start at NHVPS today, but it's going to be a ripple reaction in every school and every child in our country tomorrow is the vision that we take into education. And when I was looking at the entire story, it was the first time I was also seeing the story. There are so many things that made an impact to me. The first thing that made an impact is when Sharath was speaking on stage. He told me there are so many times that I myself haven't felt happy when I received a medal. That's exactly how a champion thinks, right? Champions are never happy. They always want to strive hard. That itself is growth mindset. Every time you have a mindset, you break it and you limitlessly grow. Champions don't think about satisfying someone in front of them. Champions think about satisfying their appreciation toward the hard work they give. And I'm sure you've done it all, and you have satisfied all of us, no doubt about it, but you've satisfied yourself. So a big round of applause for you, and thank you for being an inspiration. You are making all of us proud as Kannadigas, as Bangaloreites, as Indians, so thank you so much for that. So today when I wanted to think of and also another incident that I was looking at is, I saw how powerful principals and us management play a role in a child's life. It was that principal who changed Sharath's life. If she didn't put it saying that, why don't you give a try, Sharath, and convinced his parents, maybe we wouldn't have got the Sharath today in front of us, and we wouldn't have got the opportunity to represent his life and tell our children, learn from him. So to all the principals who are sitting in front of me, all the teachers who want to become principals tomorrow, big tasks in front of you. You have huge responsibilities, you have huge expectations, you have huge commitment to the journey that we hold in education for a better world tomorrow. So today when I was browsing through Instagram, one thing that I found is Sadhguru posted something today, and I saw it and I thought today I should talk about this. A guru is not someone who comforts you. A guru is someone who makes you willingly to destroy all that is limited in you. How many of you agree to Sadhguru along these lines with me? I see one line. Do you want me to repeat it again? It says, a guru is not someone who comforts you. A guru is someone who makes you willingly to destroy all that is limited in you. And when I see more hands going up. Thank you. And this is such a great relation to my chief guest today, because when we were talking and chatting just before a few minutes before we came on stage, Sharath told us that everywhere he went, he got so much limitless love, motivation, and inspiration, which motivated him towards his hard work, which is why he is what he is today. And as teachers, as parents, as educators, we are all gurus to our children some way or the other. Do you agree with me? So So being these gurus, shouldn't we give that unconditional love, unconditional support, and unconditional motivation to all our children as they grow up in their tenure years today? And this is what I want all of you to practice. And as you practice this, I just jotted down a few things that as you parents should start preaching, practicing from today when your children are around. There are 8 points that I've picked out. Will you all listen to me carefully and practice this at home from today? Can I hear a bigger yes? Or maybe you're waiting to evaluate and say, let me see what Aishwarya says and then I'll decide whether I'm going to practice it or not. Is that how it works? Okay. So the first thing that I want you to say, it's okay if you don't agree. I appreciate your honesty. I want you to tell your children that it's okay to discuss everything with me. I'm here to listen. The second thing that I want you to tell them is I can see that you're really trying. I'm proud of you. Because trying is what that matters. And that's exactly what our chief guest said today also. If you don't try, you'll never know the outcome of it. The third thing that I want you to say is I made a mistake. I'm sorry. And this is going to replicate in them and say it's okay to make mistakes and it's okay to say sorry. The fourth thing is going to be, can we talk about what happened? I want to understand from your perspective. Most of the time we brush off the conversation and say let's talk later, or we never talk about a situation. But don't you think it's so important to talk it out and finish that situation at that point of time to move ahead? And that's what leads to further conversations. So let's start this practice today. The fifth and the most important thing is I will always love you unconditionally, no matter what. And this, even if you say it 5 times a day, I have no problem. Keep saying it. It matters to them. Sixth thing is, I trust you completely. Trust is very important. And trust, I think there was an instance where we were talking about, and I think Sharath also said it's so easily that you can trust a teacher, and when a teacher says it, it goes into the head of the child. It's the first emotion a child learns. To listen to someone so easily is a teacher. You trust your teacher, and a parent is one of your first teachers. So you need to keep reminding them that I'm not here to doubt on you. There's nothing to doubt about. You're my child. I trust you. The seventh thing that says is nothing in the world can change how much I love you. Whether you do a mistake, whether something goes wrong, whether something goes right, you are mine. And is there anything in the world can change how much you love your child? Is there anything? I don't get a no. Are you thinking, or are you thinking twice to say no? Can I get a big no? Thank you. And finally, I'm proud of you. Every child is unique. Every child is gifted. And we at NHVPS are working towards making every child the best version of himself or herself in the journey that we take them forward to. So considering that, we are all proud of every child that studied with us. And we want you to be proud of every child that you have at home. So don't discourage them, always encourage them. So is it okay to practice these 8 points? My principal will write down those 8 points and mail it to you tomorrow morning. Will that help? Thank you. So with this, I would like to say these 8 small changes in collaboration with us teaching so many values in school can make your child's life better, happier, and experience it to fullest, that we can create better human beings for a better tomorrow. So help us do that in collaborating holistic, humanistic education at NHVPS. Thank you for choosing us and we will deliver to the best of our capability and capacity, no doubtedly what happens. Thank you for participating in huge numbers and supporting your child. We don't just request your cooperation, but we demand your support in the many more years to go. Thank you so much to all the parents and grandparents who have been a part of this journey. Thank you, Sharath, once again for making this day so memorable. Thank you to the entire team of NHPPS who make me proud as I stand here every day to give my parents a bit of my journey. Thank you so much and have a great evening.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I now call upon Shriya to propose the vote of thanks.
Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. Good evening to everyone present here. I am Shriya Lokesh, and on behalf of all the students of grade 6, it gives me immense pleasure and a sense of pride to propose the vote of thanks to all the dignitaries who have graced the occasion. I'm sure each one of you present here enjoyed the performance of the grade 6 students. I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Mr. Sharath Gayakwad, for being a part of our musical extravaganza. It was wonderful to have you with us today. A warm thank you to Ms. Aishwarya DKS Head Egde, Trustee Secretary Schools, NEF, who is the guiding force behind the event. We thank our parents and grandparents for being a part of this program and always supporting us in everything that we do. A big shout out to the choreographers, technicians, costume providers, makeup artists, and the support staff without whose help and support this concert would not have been possible. Thank you to all who played a part in making our annual concert a success. Have a wonderful evening. Now, I request the gathering to stand up for the national anthem.